20 memorable quotes from film Jeremiah Johnson, 1972. Jeremiah Johnson, 1972. Directed by Sidney Pollack, is a Western film based on the life of a mountain man in the mid-19th century. Starring Robert Redford as Jeremiah Johnson, the film follows the story of a disillusioned man who leaves civilization behind to live in the Rocky Mountains, seeking solitude and self-reliance. Johnson learns the harsh realities of survival in the wilderness, encountering grizzled mentor Bear Claw, Chris Lapp, Will Geer, and other colorful characters along the way. As he becomes more skilled in the ways of the wild, Johnson's life is irrevocably changed after he accidentally incurs the wrath of the Crow tribe, leading to a series of escalating confrontations. The film is a poignant meditation on man's relationship with nature, solitude, and vengeance, supported by stunning cinematography and Redford's powerful performance. Jeremiah Johnson remains a classic for its depiction of rugged individualism and the Western frontier. Del Goo. I ain't never seen but my common sense tells me the Andes is foothills, and the Alps is for children to climb. Keep good care of your hair. These here is God's finest esculpturings. And there ain't no laws for the brave ones. And there ain't no asylums for the crazy ones. And there ain't no churches, except for this right here. And there ain't no priests excepting the birds. By God, I are a mountain man, and I'll live till an arrow or a bullet finds me. And then I'll leave my bones on this great map of the magnificent Jeremiah Johnson. Y'ever get lonesome? Bear Claw Chris Lapp. Ver what? Jeremiah Johnson. Woman. Bear Claw Chris Lapp. Full-time night woman. I never could find no tracks on a woman's heart. I packed me a score for 10 year. Pilgrim. Cheyenne, Shewa, and the meanest bitch that ever bawled for beads. I lodge-poled her at Deadwood Creek, and traded her for a hawk and gun. But don't get me wrong. I loves the women's, I surely do. But I swear, Jeremiah Johnson, you'll do well, Del. Providing you don't get into trouble with all that hair. Del Goo. Ain't this something? I told my pap and mam I was going to be a mountain man. Acted like they was. Gut shot. And quot. Make your life go here, son. Here's where the people is. The mountains is for Indians and wild men. And quot. Mother Goo and quot. I says and quot. The Rocky Mountains is the marrow of the world, and quot. And by God, I was right. Keep your nose in the wind and your eye along the skyline. Jeremiah Johnson. You keep sneezing, it'll come out all right. Haven't seen anyone pass by recent, have you? Del Goo. Nobody's gone in front of me. Can't say what's happened behind me, though. Jeremiah Johnson. The Injuns put you here. Del Goo. T weren't Mormons. A chief, name of Mad Wolf. Nice fella, don't talk a hell of a lot. Say, you wouldn't have an extra hat on you, would you? Shades getting scarce in these parts. Jeremiah Johnson. What'd you shave your head for? Del Goo. Mad Wolf figures like every other Injun I know. Says this scalp isn't fit for no decent man's lodgepole. Ain't the first time I've protected my head in such a way. Name's Del Goo, with an and quot. E and quot. Jeremiah Johnson. And quot. You've done well to keep so much hair when so many are after it. And quot. Bear Claw Chris Lapp. And quot. You've come far, pilgrim. And quot. Jeremiah Johnson. And quot. I ain't never been much. I was born to be a mountain man. Unquote. Bear Claw Chris Lapp. Unquote. You'll do, Pilgrim. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I've learned that you can't cheat the mountain. Unquote. Bear Claw Chris Lapp. Unquote. Elk don't know how many feet a horse has. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I guess I'll be going now. Unquote. Bear Claw Chris Lapp. Unquote. Yes, you will, Pilgrim, if you get out of here alive. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I've been to a town, Del. Unquote. Del Goo. Unquote. I'd drink whiskey with you, but you chopped off my hair. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a mountain man, not a killer. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a traitor, Johnson. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who just wants to be left alone. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a coward. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a survivor. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a murderer. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who's trying to make a living. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a threat to the peace. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who just wants to live his life in peace. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a criminal. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who's just trying to get by. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a danger to society. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who's just trying to find his way. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a menace. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who's just trying to survive. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a beast. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who's just trying to find his place in the world. Unquote. Captain Grant. Unquote. You're a monster. Unquote. Jeremiah Johnson. Unquote. I'm a man who's just trying to live my life.